Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Wednesday show where we, or I guess in this case, it's only one Brady Bunch Square on the show tonight, Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty. Everyone else, I guess has a life on New Year's Day, and that's okay. I'm still happy to come and bring you the news and some cool market updates. Got some fun articles to talk about, as well as share with you a new listing in Celebration, the town built by Disney, that I'm going to be excited to showcase for you. But first, of course, cue the theme song. I think those fireworks are on brand, given that we are cracking off the new year. And as we're getting settled here tonight, please let me know if you got any good presents in the last week for Christmas since we last streamed. A lot's gone on. And if you have any New Year's resolutions that you'd like to share, that's going to be a little bit of a theme tonight as you keep watching. As for me, I won't just ask it of you. I will go put some forward as well. In addition to continuing to bring you the best of what's happening in a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, and putting back the lights on the other two letters of joy eventually. I don't know. I've got a nice DSLR camera, and I've got a resolution to get better at learning Photoshop and doing some video editing myself. So yeah, that's a resolution that I'll share. Feel free to share any of yours in the chat, or just what you're looking forward to the most in this fine year of 2025. As for me, thing I am the most looking forward to is got to be Epic Universe, the brand new fourth big park opening up in Universal Studios. That's going to launch, just so that you're refreshed. May 22nd is the official reveal. I don't know if they're going to be cool and let people in early like they sometimes do when they're test running these parks, but I am super excited about getting to try out. Basically, they've got Super Mario World. They've got this dark place, which is basically like dark universe, which is kind of like all of the classic horror that Universal has the license to. So it's basically kind of like if you want to experience Halloween horror nights all year round, and get in on those spooky vibes, that's kind of the appeal of dark universe. And then How to Train Your Dragon is still big with the kids these days, so that's going to be super exciting. And of course, more Harry Potter with the Ministry of Magic. So all that's going to be kicking off in May of this year, and it's probably the biggest thing I'm looking forward to, in addition to connecting buyers and sellers and getting to know you guys as best as I can. And then let's see here. Also, just wanted to say something about becoming a pass holder. If you're kind of deciding on the fence, like, oh, am I going to go with Disney, if I'm going to go with Universal, and what's the deal with Epic? Got a lot of questions about this. People in my own family were buying passes this year. So if you go on the Universal page, basically become a pass holder and get a first chance to buy Epic Universe Day 1 admission. So basically, if you buy right now, you'll have the special opportunity to purchase single day admission to Epic Universe before single day tickets go on sale to the general public. So that's kind of a premium for taking the plunge now and just kind of familiarizing yourself with all the rest of what the parks has, because it can take months to really get acquainted with this stuff and multiple visits. So you can check out Islands of Adventure and Epic, Universal. It always throws me off. That's like Universal, and then the park is called Universal. It's like if Disney World had a park called Disney World, in addition to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. It always throws me off a little bit. But anyways, activated by using it at the Universal theme park entrance, and of course the website universalorlando.com. Give you your chance to check that out. But in other news, let's take a look at what we've got to share with you about the housing market in Celebration, Florida. We just took it live today. A brand new rental listing at 1002 Sand Lace Court in Celebration, Florida. That's a single family home, 3 bedroom, and 2.5 bath at just over 2,000 square feet. And it's got some fenced in backyard area with like a paved patio. Beautiful, desirable East Village of Celebration. So I might as well talk you through it. I've got this fun showcase right here. So got a walking path that just basically goes behind East Lawn, some of our more beautiful estate homes with a watered trail, water on one side, conservation on the other, and you can go right down to the back door of downtown Celebration. Great proximity to all that. So as you can see, nice wood floors, no carpet in the home, these soaring ceilings for a cozy feel, big kitchen, large breakfast nook that's basically the size of a dining room. And I love to see those like custom cabinets and backsplash in the kitchen. It's very homey and inviting. Plantation shutters, so it's got some really great finishes as well. I mean, really good stuff for a rental. Sometimes when you're looking at the rental market in these communities, you just kind of see like it's all original. They've not done anything to it. But yeah, you've got a driveway, back alley parking, two-car garage that's attached. And that's kind of like a den area upstairs, kind of flex space. They turned it into a library. It could be just like another study nook or cool place to put a computer or an extra TV. And something that's really cute about this is they've got that Disney mural on the wall in one of the rooms. It's Bambi. Didn't quite get a glimpse of it on the video portion, but and there's your primary. And I love to see updated bathrooms in a rental and a front porch. So yeah, super excited about 1002 Sandlace Court that looks out at that green park space and right down the lane from the community pool. So lots to offer there for a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath in Celebration, Florida, offered at $3,500, which is pretty competitive in this real estate market in Celebration right now. So yeah, basically, what else have I got here for you today? Just wanted to touch base on those resolutions like we talked about. Just wait for you to fess up to what your resolutions are for 2025. But apparently, younger Americans are more likely to make resolutions these days, which is interesting. So we've got these fine young Americans here with their dreams of health and wealth, of course. And basically, a majority of US adults say they intend to make resolutions, but millennials and Gen Z are especially likely. So that's a tradition that's really resonating with the young to really seize this as an opportunity to make change and pursue goals. Two-thirds of millennials and Gen Z expected to make resolutions, compared with half of older adults. And apparently, women are more likely than men to say they will set a goal for 2025. So I know that Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate's already done it. She's got like a whole vision board that you can't see in this office. That's really cool. She just works so hard. And basically, just saying that 3 in 10 adults choose resolutions involving exercise or eating healthier. And a quarter say they'll make a resolution involving losing weight, or also involving changes to prioritizing money or mental health. So basically, trying to make sure that I stay social, trying to go out at least once a week. That's actually a really good one, to not just make it about your own personal developments, but making it about others as well. And that's something that we resolve to do more and more on this channel, which is just engage with you in the chat. Like Kim Hawk, just being social, says Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in from where you're watching from. Hope you're having a great start to your year, Kim. Thank you for commenting. And yeah, so that's just kind of fun. And in addition, just kind of wanted to look at what I'm going to call here like real estate resolutions. And some are this article from WRE News is talking about why owning a home in 2025 is more important than ever. And a lot of these points just kind of like sounded like goals and resolutions to me, things that make you want to pursue home ownership to better your as an extension of bettering yourself and bettering your life, which is kind of the point of resolutions. It's owning a home is not just about owning a property, it's about owning a future for 2025 and beyond. That marks the moment, symbolize years of hard work, planning, and sacrifice when you get to closing date. It's the accumulation of so much of what you built in your life, and which is why we're always just so happy and so proud of everyone who we can get through to closing date. They call that the biggest purchase decision of your life in many cases. And it's also about building legacy for your family. So basically, for reasons for owning home in 2025 has to do with the cost of rent, a financial drain that's typically without any return. Now, we were happy to highlight that rental just prior. A lot of people, it's like just the right moment for that phase in their life, kind of going between home ownership, but maybe, uh, people will consider different things like pursuing home ownership when it comes to like their long-term goals. So basically it says that national rent averages have increased by over 30% in the past decade, with some cities seeing even higher spikes in those metro areas. And that's just one reason to think about pursuing home ownership in the long run. So, because those monthly payments can just, be something that's not going to bring you equity, but it can be just the right little stopgap if you're looking for, of course, the perfect place in the long. It says hedging it's a resolution to own a home as a hedge against inflation, because that has considered to be eroding your purchasing power. So the sooner that you can do it, the faster that you're getting ahead of inflation, which affects not just the groceries and the gas pump, but as you've seen, definitely home ownership and housing prices as well. Home ownership provides that hedge. Fixed rate mortgage locks in your housing costs, which is so great. Like those people, a lot of the reasons why we're seeing that low inventory that we talk about is because a lot of people are just not wanting to let go of those 2%, 3% rates for when they did lock in a mortgage rate. And there's that thing that they call price memory, and also happens to mortgage rate memory, where you don't act now at 5% or 6% because you pine for the 2 and 3, and then there's no guarantee that the future is not going to have 7, 8, 9, 10 beyond. Because Kim Hawk tells me, that in the years before I joined the team, when she was doing this 25 years ago, she remembers mortgage rates in like the 15% decades prior. Another real estate resolution is, taking advantage of the limited housing supply. So if you want to put your house on the market, you're taking advantage of a severe supply shortage. It says there's an estimated deficit of 4.5 million homes currently. And this imbalance between the supply and demand is largely what's driven up home prices, and why when people tell me that they're waiting for the housing market crash, it's that disparity in supply and demand that kind of makes me say that, well, I don't know if you're waiting for something that's really ready to happen anytime soon, because that the supply and the demand is what's going to kind of keep housing prices going upward. Says that the value of existing homes will likely only increase, providing homeowners with a valuable asset that appreciates over time. So you could be missing out on opportunities to build that equity and build generational wealth and a legacy for your family. It's something that you can leave to your children, or have be just something that continues to bring the family joy for generations. As something, I like that it mentions here that it's a great way to build the equity to fund future children's or grandchildren's college debt or family business ventures. It's more than a personal milestone. And then, of course, talk to your accountant about the tax advantages for writing off those things like deductible mortgage interest and property taxes, or doing those things that the government likes you to do, like making your home energy efficient with improvements and upgrades. So, yeah, that's cool. Uh, Way to tie in home ownership to New Year's resolutions themes. because Orlando Business Journal is saying that housing market's going to grow in 2025 in Orlando. Basically, Realtor.com has said that Orlando is number 6 on the list, ranking the nation's 100 largest metros for expected year-over-year growth rates of existing home sales and median sales price in 2025. So basically, Realtor.com is predicting that increases of 15% for home sales and 12% for medium sales prices across the Orlando metro next year. Basically, as of this November, the medium sale price in Orlando was $379,000, according to data from Zillow. So there you have it. All those reasons coming together to give you the perfect reason to text me or give me a call at the number below if you want to talk about real estate, buying or selling, just what's happening with the market, and hitting the like button and subscribe definitely helps as well. And because the chat goes on forever after the stream when you have the opportunity to text me. And someone is taking advantage of that. Dune Buggy Jim, longtime viewer. So much appreciate you spending the first day of your year with us on the show. Thanks for watching. And I hope that you got something good and Dune Buggy related for Christmas. We highlighted your awesome cosplay and Dune Buggy ventures on the show not too long ago. I know that you're going to start the year off right with a home real estate transaction with Sue Koptiev on our team. So, all right, that's really all I got for you this evening. Appreciate you all tuning in. You can catch us on Friday as well, where we're going to highlight some more about what's happening in Central Florida. So thanks for watching. I'll keep an eye out for your comments. And because if you hit the like button and subscribe, don't think that we won't respond and create content that tailors to your requests and your needs. So take care, everyone. Let's make 2025 the best years of our lives. Kim Hawk, who is a singer, also just made a song about 2025, and it was so cool to listen to, like this being a golden year of our lives. And yeah, I'm going to claim it. I'm going to claim it in the name of the Lord. So y'all take care and see you next time.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.